Shaboom! And it's time for another Senty News video edition where we can updates on you, me, and everything, anything. We'll start with some 3 juicy stories as soon as I get Chrome up because I'm a dummy dum-dum. Alright, so our first story tonight, okay, this is interesting. A man blew up his house, killed himself on his daughter's wedding day.
How?
A homeowner near Pittsburgh blew up his house on his daughter's wedding day. Police said shortly after his body was found in the rubble late Saturday. The man had been seen standing in the front of his house in Edgewood shortly before it exploded and caught fire, authorities said. But for several hours he couldn't be accounted for. His death has been ruled a suicide. Now that's leather.
That is leather. That is fact.
So, yeah, it looks like somebody just couldn't handle himself. Or, not really sure.
I'm not really sure either.
Yeah, alright, let's see here. Next story.
No, recently, someone named Jenna Evans, hope I'm pronouncing that right, and her husband, or fiance, or Bobby, were married for about 51.5 years. So, one day, she woke up, she thought she lost her wedding ring. She did an autopsy later, not an autopsy, an x-ray later, and she discovered that it was inside her stomach. She somehow managed to eat her wedding ring while she was asleep. This sounds funny, but it was actually a life-threatening emergency because it was sharp and probably cutting into her intestines. She had to wait a week before it came to pass, and she had a slight internal bleeding which needed to be surgically cut out.
I feel like we're gonna get demonetized for this episode.
Yeah, probably.
Alright, so there is an extreme red flag warning for Eastern California and Western Nevada. Now, basically, if you don't live in the United States or really just in the western part of the United States, a red flag means that there's over a 90% chance that a fire can start. As you can see, the Ender Dragon will most likely start it. So, the National Weather Service issued a red flag warning. So,
It's an accurate depiction of the fire versus California.
whoosh, whoosh, whoosh. So, yeah, it's pretty bad. It's not looking good. Yeah, it's not really looking all that nice.
It's not looking very quite.
There are also rumors that Senty is starting a new server to replace Chair City, which was a success and then a failure. Actually, in Chair City, the Ender Dragon was killed in just 45 minutes of the server opening.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Even though the Ender Dragon, the Ender Portal, wasn't even within the world border. Yeah, you heard that right. Just 45 minutes. More news on the new server. Senty has announced that it will be called CityCraft, but has not released any new information about it. The company says that they are planning to build the map soon. And that's about it. The server should open in Spooktober. That's all the news we have for today. I'm Senty.
I'm Bob.
And this was Senty News, Video Edition, Episode 4.